It's Monday, September 5th, 8:12 a.m. Central Daylight Time. It is United States Labor Day, or Labor Day in the United States, a national federal holiday where we celebrate laborers by not laboring. It's kind of an interesting way we do things. But today we are taking a bit of a detour, sort of, at the Kansas Department of Wildlife, Parks, Recreation, Tourism, I don't know, whatever. They got a couple other things they throw in there. But there's a set of trails here near what's called MacLennan Park, and it's near the governor's mansion. And so we've got some really nice trails. Some of them are a little bit technical, a little bit rugged, so we're gonna hit those today and see how things go. So there's this nice track here, this trail, and we're going to go off this main trail and go on this single track trail to get a little bit of time on target. Working the terrain, baby. So some nice terrain along these trails. Very cool. Just got to watch your feet and your step. So we've got a lot of stark terrain in this area. Now, granted, it's not the mountains of Colorado, so keep that in mind. But a lot of people think of Kansas as being flat as a pancake, and if you go to western Kansas, that is absolutely true. It's very flat over there. But here in eastern Kansas, we have this little terrain feature called the Kansas River, and so we're kind of in the what's called the Kaw Valley, and so in that river valley. So we've got this area here. So where we started at the top of this trail area was about 1,070 feet above sea level, and this thing goes all the way down to the Kansas River down that way. And by the time you get to the Kansas River, it's about a 200-foot drop. So you go from about 1,070 to about 870. So yeah, that's not the Rocky Mountains, I know that, but people think Kansas is flat. Well, it is, but not everywhere. Alright, so we don't have a whole lot of woods here in Kansas, as you can imagine. Right now, so it looks like we're on a road, because we are. So the woods have a bunch of trails, and they lead down to this road, and there's a railroad track, pretty neat. This is a main line, so this very active railroad track. And then it leads down to the Kaw, the legendary Kaw, the mighty, mighty Kaw. But there's a boat ramp here, and you can launch your boat, canoe, kayak, whatever. And if you so desire, you can actually camp along the banks of the Kaw River. Anywhere. It's public land, and you're allowed to do that. Pretty crazy. But
just don't camp on a sandbar.
Yeah, don't camp on a sandbar.
Or go swim near it.
It could, the current changes, the direction of the river changes, sandbars change all the time. Sometimes you can walk halfway out into the river on a sandbar, and sometimes you can't. It's pretty crazy. It's a little map they have along the trail. It is called MacLennan Park. Okay, so I was right there. Yeah. Ken Smith Trails, I did not know that. That little yellow dot, that is about where we are. Oh. And that's just on this side of the road. Oh, so yeah. we came from over here. Yeah. In this area, so okay. Yeah. So this is like the lowlands area. This is right next to the railroad track, which is right next to the river. So this is like kind of the lowest area. The great thing is that in the summertime, well, it's kind of summertime still, but in the hot days, this part is really, really cool because it's shady and it's down low. But the problem is when you get a lot of rain, it's a low-lying area. It gets really swampy and muddy. But every time I walk through here, I always think there's going to be like a dinosaur waiting for me. It seems like prehistoric or something. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe it's just me. I'm not really sure.
I think it's you.
Yeah, thanks. All right, we just hit 3 miles on this hike. Em, how you doing?
I'm not hit 3 miles.
Okay. I got a little extra doing some camera leg work to make the magic happen for the vlog. But yeah, you should be close, right? 1/10 of a mile maybe?
Yeah, 2.92.
All right, so we've covered the east side of the road and now we're back on the west side of the road. Pretty even terrain right now, but there's a hill coming up. I don't know the official name. I usually refer to it as Cardiac Hill, and it allows a person to cover a lot of the climb kind of in one fell swoop. So we're going to do that one, and if we're feeling salty, we'll do it more than once, but I really doubt.
No.
Okay, we're not going to do it more than once, just one time. One time is good. Yeah, we have to do a little bit of yard work later, so we're thinking about that. That's heavy on our minds right now. So this is Cardiac Hill. It's not too bad right now, but it gets pretty rough later.
1 step at a time.
One step at a time, that's right. How far? Not very. But you got to earn it. So.
It's not like a mile, right?
Nope. Whew. This is it right here. We're not going up there. All right, that's Cardiac Hill. If you want the extra cardio, you go up that one. That right there is the main trail. We're not going to go that way.
Okay.
We're going to go down that hill.
We have to go up again now?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Why don't we just go up that?
Well, we still have to keep going up after we go up there. So it's up all the way. Like that's what we're doing. You want to wait a little bit? Okay. Trooper. Lead the way, Em. There's only one path, and this is it. Disregarding all the other paths. Think of Kansas. We have rocks in Kansas, people. Right there. This is the only ones we have. That's it. Okay, 3.54 miles, and we are almost to the car, meaning we're almost done. So that's the most we've done. That's the longest hike I think you've done in a very long time.
It is.
Pretty awesome. It's pretty tough. Got some good uphill action, a little bit of rough terrain practice, roots and rocks. Really good stuff. I'm going to stop my watch at 3.56 miles.
That was really, really hard. I'm red in the face.
Look at you. You should probably quit.
And yeah, don't quit.
Don't quit.
And I think that it was beautiful. That's why I wanted to keep going. because I wanted to see more. And because I've never been on that path. So yeah, I'm glad I did it. It also put off time of mowing my yard.
Yeah, just to defer the suck.
Maybe I can talk Avery into going to breakfast to start the suck even more. So
Yeah, no, we can't. Yeah.
So yeah, so get out and do it. Why not? Don't go as far as
No
we did.
reason.
It's cool.
Just go a quarter mile in the woods. You'll be happy you did.
Yeah, just follow the blue path or something.
All right.
Whatever. It was
Well,
fun.
folks, this is A&M remember to let you know that if it doesn't suck, you can't remember it.